George Washington, the 22nd of February 1732, O.S., the 11th of February 1731, A., the 14th of December 1799, was a founding father and the first president of the United States, serving from 1789 to 1797. As commander of the Continental Army, Washington led Patriot forces to victory in the American Revolutionary War against the British Empire. He is commonly known as the Father of the Nation for his role in bringing about American independence. Here are 10 key points about his life and presidency. Unanimously elected. Washington is the only U.S. president to be unanimously elected by the Electoral College, a feat he accomplished for both his first and second terms. Commander-in-Chief. Before the presidency, he served as the Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, leading the Patriot forces to victory over the British in the American Revolutionary War. 1775, 1783. Set the two-term precedent. Washington chose to retire after 2 terms, establishing an informal 2-term limit that was followed for over a century until Franklin D. Roosevelt, and was later codified in the 22nd Amendment, established the cabinet. He created the first presidential cabinet, appointing the heads of the executive departments, like Thomas Jefferson as Secretary of State and Alexander Hamilton as Secretary of the Treasury, a tradition that continues today. Relinquished power. Twice. He famously set a powerful example of civilian control of the military by resigning his commission after the Revolutionary War, and then again by retiring from the presidency, an act of selflessness that was rare among world leaders at the time. Led troops in the Whiskey Rebellion. Washington is the only sitting U.S. president to have personally led troops in the field while in office, doing so to suppress the Whiskey Rebellion, a tax revolt in Pennsylvania in 1794. Farewell address warnings. In his influential farewell address, he warned the young nation against 2 key dangers: the rise of political parties and the formation of permanent foreign alliances. Entanglements. Did not live in the White House. Although he oversaw the design and construction of the new capital city and the executive mansion, Washington never lived in the White House. His term ended before its completion. The first resident was John Adams. Slavery and manumission. Washington was a lifelong slave owner, but his views on the institution evolved late in life. He was the only founding father president to arrange for the manumission, freedom, of all the enslaved people he personally owned upon his wife. Martha's death. Martha freed them. Early in 1801. Only president not affiliated with a party. Washington served his entire presidency as a political independent, remaining unaffiliated with any political party, even as the ideological divisions between his cabinet members created the foundation for the first party system, Federalists versus Democratic Republicans.